The first thing that caught my eye, of course, is the title, Back to Future. It's a wonderful kind of play on words and evokes that well-known film, which is a nice title for this event. And it's important for us, whatever area of opera and streaming you work in, it's important to share with other professionals to find out what works, what doesn't work. Every time I'm part of an event, I learn something new about how our colleagues and other people work.
I was privileged really to be part of the discussion this morning about what the future looks like in a streaming world, because there is no doubt that there are lots of different models for streaming, but that streaming and video has become a crucial and central part of what any performing arts organisation has to offer an audience, both the audience in the hall and indeed those audiences far and wide who can't get there. But it's an important thing that they have to think about, so it was a very important thing to discuss.
Regarding this conversation, it was really interesting to have three different point of views, representing a performing arts center doing some recordings in addition of the live events, a partner who do broadcast for free, and other partner who makes profit from this business. And to see each other's thinking, how we approach the different issues, it was really useful and interesting for me.
Leading this session about VOD and live streams and the streaming industry was very inspiring for me, especially because my partners who I got the chance to talk to. So it was a wonderful experience to meet these lovely people and to learn from them.
I'm very happy to be part of this conference, Back to Future, because it's always the same question, and the possibility to find the answer is how to present the classical music, especially in those changes today in the media and digital media. In the future, I think that we should find some new possibilities, some new ways, some new, no media, but the way how to present and how to promote and how to, at the end, perform the classical music, especially if we really want to survive in this world.
I got a lot of new ideas actually, which I probably will think about, and probably I will try out something which my colleagues already achieved, a transition to a new world of press or classical music press. I don't know yet, but I'm just out of this session, so it will develop in my head, I think. So it was a good experience for me.
I think I'm very honored and very pleased that my colleague David Soldos from Papageno has invited me to share opinions and contrast visions about the present day and the future of this fascinating world of the classical music.
I came here to share some experience, and it was very interesting to see that everybody here dealing with classical music has the same problems, the same questions, and maybe the same solutions. I don't know exactly where we found the solutions for solving all the problems we have now, but I think sharing this experience is very important.
All the opinions of the audience from different media from all different countries confirm that we have to think about our audiences, about our public, very seriously. We can't underrate them. We are working for the very serious people, which demands serious topics delivered in the most deep way possible. You know, this is something very nice, very hopeful for me.
I'm very honored to be here with my colleagues from different radios and business, And thank you, David Soldos, for inviting us, the radio station. And yeah, it's every time a great pleasure to have the possibility to learn from each other.
My experiences are very, very, very fascinating. It was really nice to meet colleagues from all over the world, especially from this region, and I'm very glad that we could share our knowledge.
So I was talking today about a digital tool which is actually fostering and helping and supporting folk music education. That was our general project, and I think it's very important to show us to the public as an international public, because we have to have this kind of dialogue, because many people in other countries and other professionals have the same problems and the same questions. So when we can have the discussion, I think it is very important. So I'm very happy to be here.
It's a great opportunity to be here at Back to the Future. We have a very special kind of piano bench. With our team, we developed the first time in music history a sliding piano bench. And we called it a smart piano bench as well. It has some smart functions. You can adjust your height automatically with it. It has smart functions like Bluetooth connection. And the sliding function is very unique in its way. I hope, and my team hope, it will change piano technique and the way you play the piano.
It was really a pleasure to be here at the Back to Future conference and to talk especially about music networks that are funded by the Creative Europe program of the European Union. The session was really interesting to me to get in touch and exchange with other music networks. Some of, or most of them, are members of the EMC, and to see the values that it brings to us to be funded by Creative Europe of the European Union.
I've been at the Back to Future conference before, but only online, making presentations online and following it online, and I'm very happy that this year I can be here in Budapest live and could do the presentation live. And I thought that the panel was really interesting because it asked a lot of really relevant questions for us on what is the role of networks and why networks should get funded by the European Union, but also what is our influence outside Europe. And I think it was great to hear also the differences between our networks and see what are our connecting points and where do we share similar ideas.
I think it was a quite good session. We had a lot of good experienced people on the panel from 4 different networks, and we had a representative of the Creative Europe program, both on Zoom, online, and physically present with us. And it was a good feeling to actually share with the others our experience and see that they share similar experiences as well.
It was a pleasure to moderate the panel about European networks and pan-European cultural entities. And for me, it was very interesting that, of course, these networks are really diverse, but at the same time they have the same issues, they have the same challenges, and it was amazing to be able to speak with these highly skilled and very professional members of these networks or leaders of these networks.
I think we have very exciting 2 days behind us, and I'm quite grateful for all the professionals that came from all over Europe and even outside Europe and joined us to the Back to Future conference this year. We had great presentations, some very exciting innovations, and we're looking forward to have the next year conference in 2024, where I already know what the main topics will be. So please stay with us during the year as well and check out backtofuture.com.